Hey guys, this is Max from NewBeeDrone, and I am here to show you how to get the Inductrix working with your FrSky Taranis. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this on the internet, people trying to figure this out, and there's been some great blog posts about it as well, but I just wanted to summarize it all here right now in a video. So, the one thing that you need more than anything else is an Orange Rx Receiver from HobbyKing. Now you have to make sure that you get the version 1.2 one, because some people are reporting this does not work with earlier versions. So you get your Orange Rx module. It's a JST module that plugs in the back of your FrSky receiver. You take the cover off this, and then you have this empty bay with the pins down here. You take the Orange Rx receiver and line up the pinholes and plug it in to the FrSky module. There we go. Now we're going to turn on our radio. Alright, so I have made a model. It's called the NewBeeDrone. And in the model, I'll show you right now, we're going to say menu, page. So now if I hit the up button here, then I get to the very bottom of this first screen menu. So here's what you do. First of all, internal RF, set the mode to off. And then external RF, set the mode to PPM. Now I know that there's other modes in here. There's a XJT, a DSM2, but those are not the ones that you want. You definitely want the PPM mode right here. The channel range, I have it set to 1 to 8. It works fine. Some people set it 1 to 12. No big deal. Here is the other crucial piece of information. You want the PPM frame to be 30.5 milliseconds. Exactly 34.5 milliseconds. And this will default in automatically, but if it doesn't, set it to 300U. Okay, that's it. So that's all the setup you need for this. So, let me turn it off. And turn it on again. So here's what happens. Here's the back of your Orange RX. So when I get past the control warning, this thing is now on, active, and it's giving you one LED blink at a time. So that means that it's in DSM mode, DSM2 mode, and that's what you want. Sometimes it won't be blinking, and in order to make it blink, to change through the 3 modes, you have to triple press this button up here. So I'm gonna triple press, and it changes into another mode. Now I get 2 blinks. And if I triple press again, it's gonna change again, and now it's gonna give me a solid color. So now I want to triple press again, and go back to the single blinking mode. This is the mode that you use to bind the Taranis to the Inductrix, the NewBeeDrone. Alright, so let's bind it. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to take my NewBeeDrone, and I'm going to plug in the battery. And this now automatically is going to go and start blinking. So you see it blinking means that it's ready to bind. When it's ready to bind, you do the following. Hold the bind button down on your Orange RX and turn on the transmitter.
Switch warning.
And then hit past the switch warning. And now it's binding. Once it made that sound, let it go. It is now bound. And you will see that your Inductrix is also no longer blinking and is also bound. And now if I give some gas, it will fly. So guys, one more thing. I've seen it in some videos where somebody starts to throttle up, but it doesn't hover. It doesn't stay stable. It in fact starts to spin out like that. If it starts to spin out like that, check your orientation of your motors and make sure that the motors are plugged in correctly. So this is upside down. This is the front. And so you have the red and blue wire up here, and the red and blue wire down here on the right, and then black and white over here, black and white over there. And remember also that the motors spin in the opposite direction that they do on clean flight enabled quads. So this is spinning counterclockwise, and this is spinning clockwise. So make sure the props are on correctly. But yep, that's it. Other cool things that you can do is you can change the expo on this to make it less and more sensitive. You can raise the throttle curve, which I have, to make it more responsive to your throttle. But otherwise, you're all set. Enjoy!